Hello em, how are you today?
Good. How about you?
I'm quite tired. Yeah, I have I've just finished kowtowing Buddha. I kowtow 180 times. Yeah, ừ. Là quỳ lại Phật em. Như vậy. Okay, 180 times. Have you ever done that before? Have you ever kowtow? Have you ever gone to pagoda and kowtow Buddha statue and Bodhisattva statue? Có bao giờ tới chùa lạy Phật với em?
Chỉ đi cầu nguyện, just pray.
Just pray, huh? Okay, so what do you usually pray for when you go to a pagoda?
Um, my parents and my brother and my sister have a good health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything else?
Wish luck.
Wish them luck, huh?
Wish them luck. And
Do you have you ever wished that they will win lottery ticket? They will win the lottery. Okay. Yeah. By the way, I don't really believe in these things. Yeah, yeah. It's true that we can ask Buddha and Bodhisattva to help us, but if you do something good in return, yeah. If you don't follow Buddha's practices and Bodhisattva practices, listen to their life lessons, yeah, and apply what they teach us into practice, then your wishes will never come true. Okay? They cannot help you fulfill your wish. Okay? Your wishes. Okay, so I think that uh, I think that this information will be very helpful for you. So I tell you about that. Okay. So yeah, we have 10 minutes for a small talk, but yeah, let's talk about what we learned last last Monday. What did we learn about? À, chết rồi.
controversial issue.
Controversial issue.
Like
Controversial. Okay, tell me about some controversial issue that we learned last Monday.
censorship of books and movies.
Mm-hmm.
Compulsory military service.
What else?
Lowering the driving age.
Lowering the driving age. What else?
Raising the voting age.
Raising the voting age. Yeah. One more.
Prohibiting smoking indoor.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's right. Okay, so let's talk about your day. By the way, what is the synonym of death penalty? What is
And
the synonym of death penalty?
that can say like capital punishment.
Mm-hmm. So, when you say that you want to kill somebody, then yeah, what is another way to say that you want to kill somebody? What is another way to say that you want to kill somebody?
Choose the mind.
Hmm? What? Ừm, Take life được không em? Cái chữ kill á, nó bằng với chữ take life được không em? Take life, ok?
Life.
Ừ. Take life này em. Take a life. Ừ. To take a life.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me about some ways to say that you are not agree. You don't agree. Yeah. Some ways to say that
Um,
you are.
I'm afraid I don't agree.
I'm afraid I don't agree. What else?
I have to disagree with you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how about some ways to say that you agree?
I couldn't agree anymore.
Mm-hmm. What else?
That's exactly what I think.
Mm. That is what I think.
That's exactly what I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else? If you remember all the expression, yeah, just tell me all of them. Do not hesitate, please.
I agree with you that one.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you on that one. Okay, so now tell me about your day. Do you want to hear about my day?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I told you that I recently I I have attended a teaching course. Yeah, I'm gonna have a teaching certificate called TESOL. Okay, but yeah, I paid about what 14 millions BND for that course. Yeah, until now I'm still studying for it. Yeah, and my teacher requires me to do some homework. I need to ask some people to attend my online class. Yeah, ask some people to pretend that they are my student. Yeah, so at I asked two of my friends to join Zoom with me. Yeah, and they pretended to be my student. Yeah, and I talk speaking and reading. Then at 9 a.m. I traveled to a coffee shop near airport, Tân Sơn Nhất Airport, to teach to deliver communicative English lesson to a very beautiful girl who is 2 years younger than me. Yeah, I had a cup of coffee with her and teach. I taught her English. Yeah, yeah. I uh, I don't really want to mention this, but today I felt disappointed when that coffee shop, yeah, the staff in that coffee shop didn't allow the guests to use the restroom. Yeah, they didn't allow the guests to use the restroom. They didn't allow the customer to use the restroom. The WC, the toilet, okay? You know what I mean, right? I don't know why, but yeah. By the way, I have been, I have, yeah, well, I have patronized the coffee house stores for 4 years. Yeah, that was the first time they make me disappointed. Mhm. Yeah, and I stayed there for 3 hours with my student, and I couldn't go to peace. Yeah, and then I asked the staff to open, yeah, to open the restroom. Then, yeah, they still they told me that uh, you cannot use the restroom because there was somebody in the restroom. You cannot go into. Okay, they in they purpose they purposely lock the door of the restroom. Then yeah, I didn't say anything in return. I just walk away. Then yeah, a few minutes later, they opened the restroom for me. That's what I want to tell you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in the afternoon, I stay at home and revise what I have learned. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then I had an argument with my mother. Yeah. Mm, um, she was washing my bike. Yeah. And the water, she spilled the water on my studying desk. Yeah. She spilled the water on my studying desk. Yeah, some of my books was wet, and some of my materials are wet, was wet too. Yeah. I felt very angry with her. I couldn't continue studying. Yeah. Instead, I took a nap. Okay, so that is the thing that happened to me today. Okay. Okay, so now let's move on to our lesson. Do you have any question for me after hearing about my days?
Why your mother like wash your bike
Mm-hmm.
and your desk in next to that plate? How?
Yeah, there's a small yard in my house, a very small yard. Yeah, there are many flowers in that yard. So she dragged my bike there and washed the bike. Yeah, so next to the bike is a window, a very big window. Okay.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. So I usually sit next to that window to study in order to have enough lighting. Yeah. I usually sit in that place to study and prepare my lesson for my student. Okay, so that's why she spilled a lot of water on my book and materials. Yeah, and they got wet. Yeah, I felt angry with her. Mhm. I couldn't remain calm, but then I try my best to remember what Buddhas and Bodhisattvas have taught me. Yeah.
okay.
Hmm. That's all. Anything else? It's great
Like,
that you asked me some question. Hmm. Sometimes I just feel like the conversation between you and me is one-sided. Okay, one way. Yeah, one way conversation.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
If we talk in Vietnamese, I can make more conversation with you.
Yeah, one-sided conversation là một cái cuộc hội thoại mà nó một chiều có được không em? Okay,
I
that's
see.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In order to speak like me, you have to learn. Maybe you need to memorize the things that I've told you. Yeah, yeah. Recently I have been very busy, so I don't have much time to prepare. Yeah, a detailed lesson for you. So please forgive me. Yeah, last Monday I should have tell you about some phrases and some collocation that we can use to talk about censorship of books and movie. Or why do we need to raise the driving age and lower the voting age? Yeah, yeah. I'm not a good teacher these days, so please forgive me. Okay, so now let's talk about our lesson today. Okay, so propose solution to global problems. What does it mean, Phương Anh?
Tình yêu giải pháp và and global problem này là các đề các vấn đề global thì
Vấn
tôi
đề toàn cầu.
toàn
Vấn
cầu.
đề
Ok,
toàn cầu. Okay, so what is the synonym of problem?
problem.
Mm-hmm. What is a synonym of problem?
Maybe I know some of word, but now I can say anything.
Maybe you know some of the words. Cái issue em, global issue, hôm bữa thầy có chỉ em rồi. Bữa mình nói về
Yeah,
poverty rồi các kiểu á, được nhớ không? Okay, so what is the difference between a problem and a global problem?
a problem. Maybe someone problem.
Mhm. A personal problem. Okay, so we can have personal problems. So what? Yeah, we are the person who face that problem. Okay, so how about a global problem?
A global problem mean extremely big problem.
What? 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 Again, please. Can't hear you clearly.
A global problem that people all around the world have to solve.
Is problem that people all around the world face là được rồi em. Còn cái solve á thì yeah, I'm not sure that I'm trying to solve global warming. Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm trying to solve the problem yet that many Africans are facing. Yeah, poverty. I don't think that I'm trying to solve that kind of problem. Okay,
Mhm.
poverty is a global problem, but I'm not facing that problem. Yeah, and I'm not trying to solve it. Yeah, so there are some global problem. Only a proportion of people all around the world face. Okay, a proportion of people all over the world face. Okay, so do you think your generation faces more serious problem than the generation of your parents or grandparents? Explain.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Explain. Say something about it.
Like my generation or my parent generation or grandparent generation have to face a lot of problem
Mm-hmm.
as a like maybe there are a lot of problems that still exist from my grandparent generation to my generation, and in different time we have to face
Uh,
other problem,
mm-hmm.
so we cannot like sao ta.
There are different problem in different period of time. Em nên nói như vậy. In different era, in different century. Em nên nói kiểu vậy được không em? So what kind of problems do you think that your parents face? Yeah, the generation of your parents or grandparents face. Tell me about a problem that the generation of your parents or grandparents face.
Problem my parents is very hard to find money,
To what?
to get money, to have
To-
money.
Okay, so you should say something like they struggle to make money, to earn money, được không em? They struggle to earn money. Okay, so what else?
What else? My parents, I don't know.
Okay.
Uh, they they just allowed to have two two kids.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like if they want more, or in situation that they don't want, but the baby just come and they don't want to kill that baby, someone like that, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Phá thai là cái gì ta? À, abortion. Okay. Abortion. By the way, yeah, you mentioned that they were allowed to have three kids, hiểu không em? À, two kids chứ thầy nhầm. Thì cái đó nó hơi hơi không đúng em. By the way, my grandmother, yeah, she she has 11 siblings. My grandmother has 11 siblings, and my father has 7 siblings. A lot, right? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Tôi nói về thời bố mẹ em mà, my
Ờ,
parents, but
như
my
vậy.
grandfather.
Okay, so you say something like the generation of my grandparents didn't have abortion, okay, and they were allowed to have only two kids because if they have more children, they cannot raise them. They cannot have it. They won't have enough money to raise them. Okay.
Không, ý
They
em
will.
là I mean like kiểu có hai con rồi, nhưng mà ví dụ mà lỡ có thêm một đứa nữa chẳng hạn ấy, thì người ta sẽ bị kỷ luật đó. Từ cái thời đó thì cho hai con thôi, nhưng mà người ta muốn có mà, hoặc là
Kỷ
cơ bản
luật.
là trọng nam khinh nữ, có hai con gái rồi vẫn muốn có thêm một thằng con trai đó.
À vậy hả? Okay, so I have never heard about that. By the way, it seems that the people living in the north are better than, yeah, are better citizens than those living in the south, right? You know what I mean? Kiểu như là mấy
Maybe.
người người Bắc có vẻ là một công dân tốt hơn là người Nam ấy nhỉ? Okay.
Why?
Yeah, because it seems like yeah, you are people of principle. You are people of principle, là người mà có tính kỷ luật cao vậy đó, được không? Kiểu vậy. Thì nói chứ chứ sao. Ừ, trong thầy thầy nghe một người mà anh em lên tới 10 người ấy, em chuyện bình thường luôn. Okay, now let's move on, but remember to use the simple past tense. Yeah, when you told me about this information, you only use simple present tense. Okay, so that's not correct. Okay, so now, yeah, let's read it. This reading passage. Okay, so now let's listen.
Read and listen.
The following issues were most frequently mentioned in a global survey about current world problems.
Corruption. People all over the world complain about the corruption of police, government officials, and business leaders. Two examples of corruption are: a police officer takes money, a bribe, from a driver, so he doesn't give the driver a ticket for speeding. A company that wants to do business with a government agency offers a public official money or a gift to choose that company for the job. Some people feel that power promotes corruption and that corruption is unavoidable. But in independent media, for example, non-government-backed newspapers, television stations, and internet blogs, can also play an important role in exposing corruption. Poverty. Approximately 1/5 of the world's population, over 1 billion people, earns less than $1 a day. Each day, over 1 billion people in the world lack basic food supplies, and according to UNICEF, each day, 25,000 children under the age of 5 die of starvation or preventable infectious disease. There are many causes of poverty, ranging from catastrophic natural events to bad economic and agricultural policies, so there's no one solution to poverty worldwide. Some people feel that wealthy nations must send aid to poorer nations, while others are concerned that nothing will help unless local corruption is reduced and bad government policies are changed. Terrorism. Every day we see or hear about suicide bombings and other violent acts committed against innocent people for religious or political reasons. Many ask why terrorism is on the rise. Some social scientists believe that television and movies may contribute to growing anger. They claim that some people may feel frustrated and powerless when they measure their lives against the lives of extremely wealthy people they see in the media. However, views about what causes terrorism can be very controversial, and many people disagree about its causes or possible solutions. While some feel that terrorism can be met with military force, others believe that people's extreme poverty and powerlessness must be reduced to make a difference. Racism and discrimination. Racism, the belief that one's own race or ethnic group is superior to others, and racial and ethnic discrimination, treating members of other groups unfairly, exist in many places. These two common problems cause human rights violations all over the world. In some cases, a more powerful ethnic or racial group justifies the domination and, horribly, even the complete destruction of ethnic or racial minorities they consider to be inferior. When taken to this extreme, genocides such as the European Holocaust and the massacre in Sudan have threatened to wipe out entire peoples. Can racism and discrimination be eliminated? Or are these simply unfortunate features of human nature? Many people believe that education can help build tolerance of the other and may contribute to creating a more peaceful world.
Okay, now just read them aloud. Read this aloud. And while you read it, if you find some words that you don't know, then tell me. Okay? Stop and tell me. Okay, while reading it aloud, if you find that word, if you find that there are some words that you don't know, stop and tell me. Okay, do it.
Frequently mentioned in a global survey
Survey.
survey about current world problems.
Corruption. Nhỏ quá em, có nhỏ quá không?
Okay, I can see. Corruption là gì không biết.
Tham nhũng. Tham nhũng.
Okay, people all around the world complain about the corruption of police, government officials, and business leaders. Two example of corruption are: a police official takes money, a bribe from a driver so he doesn't give the driver tickets for speeding.
Bribe
Bribe
là gì? Tiền hối lộ. Tiền hối lộ.
sao phải cho vào trong ngoặc kép vậy?
Thì em có thể dùng cái money hoặc là chị bribe, nó đều được, ý nó là vậy đó.
Cũng
Ý
là
là
đoán từ lóng ấy.
quả từ lóng đó em, nó giải thích kỹ hơn luôn á, chỉ là nó nên là nó để trong ngoặc kép vậy thôi, nó giải thích kỹ hơn. Cái chữ bribe đó có nghĩa là cái tiền hối lộ, được không em? Nếu em hiểu chưa rõ được, chưa hiểu rõ được cả cái câu luôn á, nghe được cái chữ này xong là hiểu được nguyên cả cái câu này liền mà. Còn nếu em không thích dùng chữ bribe thôi, em vẫn dùng take money from a driver cũng được.
A company that wants to do business with a government agency offers a public official money or a gift to choose that company for the job. The government agency offer là gì?
Ừ. Khi mà một cái công ty mà nó muốn làm ăn với lại chính quyền, được không em? Government agency có thể là một bộ phận của chính quyền, được không em? Thì họ gửi cho chính phủ một số tiền, a public official money, hoặc là a gift, một cái món quà, để mà chính phủ chọn cái công ty đó ra làm việc với họ, như được không em? Ví dụ như một cái công ty, nó thường thường là do một cái ý tưởng, được không? Một cái ý tưởng làm ra, thì em nghĩ coi bao nhiêu người nghĩ tới cái ý tưởng đó. Có thể là trên cái quốc gia này có cả ngàn cái trung tâm Anh ngữ, mà bây giờ chính phủ nó muốn mượn thuê một cái trung tâm Anh ngữ để đào tạo cán bộ tiếng Anh, dạy cho cán bộ tiếng Anh đi, thì cái đứa nào mà bỏ tiền ra cho nó, gửi cho chính phủ một ít tiền á, thì nó chọn công ty đó ra làm. Lời ông em có
Okay.
thể. Ừ.
Some people feel
Feel
that
feel feel.
power
Ừ.
feel
Ừ.
mà. Some people feel that power promotes corruption and that corruption is unavoidable. But an independent media, for example, non-government backed newspaper, television station, and internet blog can also play an important role in exposing corruption.
Expose, what does it mean?
Màu lật tẩy hả?
Là lật tẩy, phơi bày, đúng rồi, lật tẩy. Rồi non-government backed newspaper là cái gì?
Là các tờ báo mà không phải là của chính phủ.
Không có không có đứng về phía chính phủ.
Nói chi tiết
Ok,
đúng mà.
rồi, ok, go on.
Poverty is approaching approximately 1/5 of the world's population, over 1 billion people, earn less than US
One
one
US dollar.
one
One
US
US dollar.
$1 a day. Each day, over 1 billion people in the world lack basic food supplies, supplies,
Supply em.
supplies, and according to UNICEF, each day, 25,000 25,000 children under the age of life of five die of starvation of preventable infectious disease.
Infectious em. Infectious. Chứ không phải là infectious đâu. Infectious.
Infectious disease.
Đúng rồi.
Poverty là gì?
Poverty là nghèo em.
Okay. Approximate 1/5 of million. 1/5 dân số, khoảng hơn 1 triệu, 1 tỷ đấy. Không, 1 million là bao nhiêu? 1
Một
tỷ
one
à?
bill là 1 tỷ em.
1/5 dân số mà có 1 tỷ thôi á?
1/5 cái bài viết này viết từ khi nào rồi em?
On
Khoảng
less than
1/5.
day. Okay. Is there a river in the world like basic food supply? Hơn 1 triệu người trên thế giới thiếu okay. Preventable infectious disease là cái gì đấy? Cái gì truyền nhiễm à?
Prevent là gì em? Prevent là gì?
Prevent là ngăn cản.
Là ngăn ngừa. Preventable là gì? Preventable là gì? Là
Preventable có thể ngăn ngừa.
Infection là lây. Có thể ngăn ngừa được. Được không em? Maybe sometimes people just get a cold and then they die. Okay? They get a cold and then they die. Okay? Okay, move on.
There are many causes of poverty.
Causes, em. Causes of poverty.
There are many causes of poverty, ranging, raising,
Ranging from.
ranging, ranging from causes, blah, blah, catastrophic,
Catastrophic natural events.
catastrophic natural events to bad economic and agriculture policy,
Agricultural.
agricultural policies. So there's no one solution to poverty worldwide. Some people feel that wealthy nation must send aid
At.
to to poor nation, while others are concerned concerned that nothing will happen unless local corruption is reduced and bad government policies are changed. Raising ranking là gì ạ? Ranking from
Terrorism. Ranging from là
no
hiểu biết rồi. Ranging from là từ cái này đến cái kia em. Từ những cái thiên tai tự nhiên cho đến kinh tế không tốt, nền kinh tế không tốt và chính sách trồng trọt nông nghiệp, chính sách nông nghiệp, được không em? Từ cái này đến cái kia kiểu vậy.
terrorism Every day we see or hear about
suicide.
suicide bombings
Mm.
and other violent acts committed against innocent people for religious or political reasons.